All right. Well, Anthony, why don't you start us? Well, actually, first, before we get started,
Uh-huh.
people will notice that we have a new Quaffinator on the
Yeah.
side with wonderful art from Dr. Conkers. So thank you, Dr. Conkers.
Yeah, we got it 9 weeks ago
yeah.
when we recorded last.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for that. I appreciate it. It's very cool. Yeah, so do you guys want to go through the what happened last time? Do any of you remember what happened last time?
I remember what happened last time.
Does anyone other than Judge remember what
I
happened
know,
last
it's not
time?
funny when I recount it.
There was a joust,
Yes.
and I could talk to animals now, and
That's
I was
true.
the funniest one.
Arguable, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he talked to animals. And that seems kind of out there for this group.
It does seem a little out there.
Yeah.
All right, so what happened was, if you guys remember, you guys broke out of jail like 2 episodes ago and went to a fun medieval festival where you found out you could earn yourself a pardon by winning a joust, right? So anyway, you went through a bunch of random quest-like activities, acquired stuff so that you could participate in the joust, and then Diaper heroically won the joust. When you went to the awards presentation, unfortunately, Don Bamvilo was there, and he
turned into a bat.
Yeah, well, he did do that. He stabbed the king first and foremost, though,
And he turned into a bat.
and then he turned into a bat and flew away. So right now we're gonna come back right there. No scene break. We're starting up right where we left off, with Don Bamvilo flying away. If you guys remember, you're on a stage, except for Tom, who's kind of crawling his way through the crowd. I re-listened to the last episode before this just so I could be on top of stuff here. So we're gonna enter in with sort of a peasant revolt here. We've got we're gonna go back and do something we haven't done in a long time. Miniatures, guys. I painted some because I had a bunch of free time and nothing to do.
Hey.
So right now, Judge and I can't think of your names. Judge is Judge and Michael Battleaxe. You guys are on a stage. You can't see him there because I didn't paint a miniature for him, but there's a dead king at your feet. There's a bunch of guards surrounding you, and there's a bunch of peasants sort of rushing
Are they
the
standing
stage.
on an iPhone case?
Yeah, they're standing on an iPhone case. That's very
Really ruining
observant
my
of you.
immersion, Mr. DM.
I actually,
yeah, he couldn't have painted that.
I thought I was going to be sneaky, and I took off like the outside of it off, so it's just the inside. So there were less markers to show that it was an iPhone case, but it's definitely an iPhone case. Very observant. I'll give you +2 experience for that. Good job.
My int isn't even that high.
No, it's pretty low actually. It's very low.
So we have our miniatures here.
Yep. So Tom's down there in the crowd somewhere. So how do you guys want to play this? Right now, it's sort of bedlam right now. There's a bunch of peasants. They're bum rushing the stage. Guards. There's some guards there with some heavy shields and armor and spears right in front of you, guarding the stage. And then there's some lesser armored guards to the side there. So right now, if you wanted to just escape, I guess you could try and go backwards. I don't really know. We're going to pretend like there's the back of the stage isn't too heavily guarded. But, or you can jump into this maelstrom and try and talk to the crowd, but I don't know. So it's up to you. I don't have any way that I prefer you go.
Oh, being a wizard, I'm more of an Android guy, so I'm totally at a loss what to do on top of this iPhone case.
I could help you,
Okay.
since I am a caveman of sorts, barbarian, whatever my class is. I am familiar with iPhones,
Okay.
Okay.
so I'd like to observe my surroundings and see what's behind me. Can I turn around and see what's behind me?
Sure. Let's just say that behind you guys, it's sort of like an open area. Doesn't look like there's too much going on back there. There are, it's like there's like a sort of backstagey place where like a what do they call it? The wings? I guess that's really to the side. But so there's like some jugglers hanging out back there and maybe like a donkey. They're going to do like some fun donkey tricks. Just like a bunch of
Donkey
stuff to keep the
tricks.
crowd entertained.
What kind of
Some can
Role-playing
dancers.
game is this?
By ye old Letterman and ye old stupid pet tricks.
Exactly. You know, there's the gaffer. There's the lighting guy. There's the guy with the cue cards.
The best boy.
The best boy is hanging out back there.
Wait. There's a guy with cue cards. I want to read his cue cards.
Yeah, they say, "Do something, you idiots."
Oh.
He's pointing it to him like exaggeratedly.
What do you guys think we should do?
Well, if we try to sneak out of here, what's going to happen to Thad Nobleman?
I don't know. He's sort of in the crowd right now. He was laying on his belly or on his back, and he shot an arrow that hit
He'll probably
count.
be okay. I mean, he's richer than hell.
He is richer than hell.
Usually people with money are pretty well off, you know. They don't seem to get in too much trouble. So I don't think it would be a big deal if we left him.
If they capture him, he could use the defense of affluenza.
That's true.
That would be smart. As a smart defense. It's got a 1 out of 1 success rate, so that's 100% in my book.
I want to sneakily sneak off the stage with a sneaky theme playing where it's like the pizzicato piccolo thing whenever I make a footstep.
Okay, sounds good. So you sort of creep off into the wings there that you can't be seen. Use your imagination, tasters. So yeah, you creep off backstage into the wings. Michael Battleaxe, what would you like to do?
I would like to try my hand at amateur stand-up comedy.
Can I make a giant boot materialize and kick him in the butt off stage?
You already had your turn, sir. I want to see how this goes.
All right.
All right, so you've already got a hostile crowd. There's nothing a hostile crowd likes more than a little, the ye old stand-up comedy. Let's hear what you got.
All right. So what's in the news? I look at the guy in the front row and I ask him where he's from and what he does for a living.
Aren't they fighting?
They are fighting. He swings a heavy cudgel at the guard and says, "Oh, I'm from here, sir. Anyton."
Oh, did you hear about this gorilla? And I swing my battle axe like a golf club. I sense that I'm losing the crowd, so I sneak off with Judge.
Okay. So you also sneak off. So I'm going to take you guys off screen here. Zoop, you're gone. Thad, you're up. You're on the ground. I don't know if you're you thought you were sort of sneaking away there in throughout the crowd, but right now you've got foots to the left and right of you. People are trampling, they're pushing and shoving. It's like a World Cup soccer game. I don't know.
I start heckling the comedian on stage. I say, "You suck," really loud.
At those words, someone to your side says, "Yeah, he does suck," and they pull you up. They go, "This guy knows what's going on. You get up there."
All right.
You think this is easy, bud?
Yeah, I do. I get up on stage.
Okay, you part you to the best of your ability, part the guards and get up on stage. Yep.
I say, "So, how about that gorilla?"
I yell from the side, "Hi-oh, you are correct, sir." From the side of the stage.
You can hear some snickering throughout the audience. I think they like ya.
Can the cue card guy get like a giant hook to like get him off stage like it's the showtime at the Apollo?
All right, so the cue card guy is giving you the wrap it up sign.
All right, thank you and good night. And I walk off stage.
Remember to tip your waitresses.
I'll be here all week.
You head back into the wings, and there's still a general calamity and a maelstrom of swords and shields and cudgels and flesh and iron outside. But you guys sort of sneak back into the backstage area. What's your plan here? I'm just gonna take this off right now. I'm gonna go back to the riot picture. There we go. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I hear that they have some killer parties backstage at these things.
They do, yeah. The back.
Yeah, we're Sly Stallone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where are the celebs?
I need a Red Bull out of the green room.
Yeah, we want to find the green room, I think, because that's
Okay.
probably where the killer party is, where Sly Stallone and the Red Bull will be.
That's a good idea.
You can see that people are sort of starting to panic, and the party seems to be it was in full swing, but it seems like people are heading out. It's getting too real for them, right? There's all these angry villagers and guards that are on edge, so they don't want any part of it. So the green room is pretty empty right now. There's a couple of kegs o' mead and some elvish wine. And some comfy couches and stuff to sit around in. But most everyone's cleared out. Most people don't want anything to do with this.
Now, I'm going to use one of the feats, the most forgotten feat that I have by me, which is look into the crystal ball.
Ah, yes. Okay.
I'm going to say, crystal ball, tell us what we're supposed to do.
What the dungeon master wants you to do.
Right,
So-
because we're in the safety of the green room.
You peer into the mists and fog of your crystal ball.
Please, crystal ball, say drink the kegs of mead.
All signs point to yes.
That's a crystal ball, not a magic 8 ball, you dingbat. All right, I make a giant boot appear and it kicks him in the butt.
You just see all it is just Michael Battleaxe passed out in the green room with surrounded by kegs of mead and harlots and goblin ladies. No, but then that flashes forward. They do like a one of those timer cuts, right? The wipes, and it shows Don Bamvilo in bat form flying to the castle.
We saw this already. This stupid thing, I start shaking it.
So he flies in through a castle window and, takes a royal scepter and sits on the throne and says, "Ah, yes, I now rule this land."
What a jerk.
The nerve of that bastard.
Hey,
That
come on. Now, let's...
bastard. It's a pun.
I see what you did. You made Anthony make a pun.
Yeah, can you make a boot him?
I can't. He's the DM.
Oh. So he's sitting on the throne.
Is there anything that the crystal ball is showing us that's particularly interesting about Don Bamvilo's new setup?
You can see that they're in the mists and fog. You can see that they're the normal servants of the castle have been replaced by something more ghouly.
Okay. What does that mean?
It's got like a ghouls and ghosts and goblins as the caretakers of the palace.
Oh, like badass skeletons and stuff.
Yeah, like
butlers.
badass. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like Hotel Transylvania up in there.
Yeah, it's exactly like it's a perfect, except like a castle with a throne.
This sounds great. But why do we want to stop this guy again? I mean, so what? He tried to kill us. I mean, frankly, our characters had it coming.
Who hasn't?
I guess I'm kind of siding with the villain.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how you know it's good writing is when you can understand the villain's motivations.
That's true.
His motivations seem to be more skeleton butlers. I could side with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Who
But
couldn't.
I mean, wouldn't it be cooler though if we were in charge of the skeleton butlers?
There's a
Ooh,
thought.
that's a good point.
There's a thought.
I never thought of that, Michael
You know?
Battleaxe.
Why work for someone else when you can be your own boss?
That's good. We could work from home.
That's a good plan. Except
I
our
like
home
it.
will be a castle with skeleton butlers.
This is a great idea. Let's head towards this castle and take it over.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you're thinking like Millionaire Mercenaries. Took a little prod in, but I got you there. Thad, how do you feel
Excuse
about
me,
this?
I looked at the crystal ball.
Oh, yeah. No,
Excuse
you're right.
me,
You're right.
I had the idea for the skeleton butlers to be our butlers.
All right, I'll give you 50% of it.
No, 75.
All right, Anthony, please continue.
Okay. Anyway, so you decide to head out of the green room and make your way towards the castle. Unfortunately for you guys, the guards, they are on edge this evening, and they are out in full force. So the castle is probably about 30 to 45-minute walk from where you guys are at right now. But like I said, there are guards out in full force tonight. So how do you want to approach it? Do you just want to fight every guard you see? Do you want to try and be sneaky? Do you gonna have a clever plan to get from where you need to go to the evil palace place? Yeah.
Can Michael Battleaxe dress up as a noblewoman and hitch a ride on a stagecoach?
That sounds like a good plan. You guys tell me how you're going to do that.
Well, we just got from backstage.
That's
and
true.
I assume that there's some costumes back there, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's tons of costumes.
And although I'm a barbarian, my legs are naturally smooth. I don't know. So I could probably stop a carriage, a stagecoach, with my legs.
Okay.
But what will the two of us do?
Exactly.
Thad?
Yeah, you got two other folks here.
We could have Michael Battleaxe drink all the mead in a barrel and put Thad in one, and that can fulfill the crystal ball, seeing him passed out drunk.
Oh yeah,
That could work.
Thus completing the time
I'm
paradox.
not a heavy guy, and I can be real
true.
quiet.
Yeah.
I'll peer
good.
through the bunghole.
The proper term.
It is.
Yeah, 100% is.
Why don't you all grow up?
What about Juji? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I thought of something for everybody else. I was kind of hoping that somebody could phone it in for me.
Okay, I could.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Let's think of this here. I get down on the ground. I start drawing in the dirt a plan, but it's very apparent as soon as I start drawing that I don't have a plan. But I'm hoping to figure it out as I keep talking here.
Okay.
And I'm thinking Juji.
I'm thinking
once
Arby's.
we get on, and I have the stagecoach guy put on the keg that I ask him with Thad inside. I'll use my horse talking ability to quickly tell the horse to let Juji ride underneath him, like hug the bottom of him.
Like Slideshow Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Or maybe you should just ride underneath the stagecoach.
I'll do that. That's a good idea. I'll strap myself underneath it using a belt from the prop department.
I mean, if you guys have overtaken the stagecoach, you could probably just ride in the stagecoach.
No.
I'm going to use my sex appeal, goddammit, to get the
right.
stagecoach driver to give us a ride.
Yeah. Shake what your mother gave you. That's what I say. Yeah. Okay. Sure. That sounds like a good plan. So, Michael, you get ready. You get all rouged up. I put on some garters and a frilly dress and bust your bosoms up. I don't know what put on what are those things that the
Push-up bra.
yeah, push-up bra. That's what I was looking for. And
Bustier.
That's what I wanted. Thank you.
Corset.
Corset. That would work too. And and then you proceed to drink all the mead in the mead barrel so that Thad can fit. I mean, you could have just dumped it out, but
Okay. It's
waste
good.
not, want not, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right,
anyway, you sort of you make your way out, and kind of go to the nearest street and wait for a carriage to pass by. So you can see that after probably about 10-15 minutes, a carriage does come by. It looks like, though, there are a couple of guards stationed with the carriage. How do you want to play it?
I yell, because I'm drunk from all the meat. Hey, baby, give me a ride.
Wow.
So seductive.
And I stick out my leg.
Judge, where are you while this is going on? Are you hiding in the
I'm
shadows?
trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what we settled on here.
We'll figure it out as we go. It'll be fine.
I'm in the tree for some reason. There's a nearby tree. And
Okay, sure. There's a nearby tree. It seems like a plausible thing that could be. So there's a nearby tree that the judge is hanging out, and Thad's in a casket of mead and our friend Michael Battleaxe is hailing a cab essentially. So I'm gonna see if these guards see through your ruse. Maybe they'll if they fall for it, they'll stop and pick you up. So here we go. I got a guard. I'm gonna see if he's very clever. So yes, immediately the guards are not fooled by Michael Battleaxe's clever imitation of a lady.
No.
And I say, it's okay, you couldn't handle me anyways.
I jump out of the barrel and I say, you didn't see nothing, and I throw a bunch of money at him.
Yeah, listen to the barrel, I say.
The guards are very confused, but they kind of scoop up the money hastily and are on their way. All right, so one carriage down, one carriage to go. I don't know. So you failed on one. Do you guys want to wait for another carriage to come by and try it again, or maybe reevaluate your plan?
I mean, I could go all night. I got a tummy full of mead, and I look great.
Obviously, we need to like do a couple touch-ups on Diaper to kind of make him like look a little bit more flattering, I guess.
I immediately start vomiting.
Perfect.
Diaper, it's not very ladylike.
You don't tell me what's ladylike. Get back in your tree.
All right, I go back into my tree, dejected.
All right, so you wait for another 20 or 30 minutes. Another carriage is coming by. This one looking a little shoddier than the first. The first one was pretty nice. This one, there's no guards, but there is, the carriage master outside. I don't know. He's got like a crossbow across his lap. Do you guys want to try it again?
I think so. This time I got a different plan, though.
Okay. All right. So he's within earshot of you if you want to.
I whistle. I go, hey, baby. And then I turn around and I start twerking.
All right. Well, maybe you didn't see your face. You just see your ample posterior.
2016. 2060, you're twerking.
Just like
You're
Miley
laughing,
Cyrus.
That's good.
All right.
Good.
Let's see if this fools this hapless carriageman. Yeah, it does.
Yeah?
He slows down his cart and
And you didn't think I looked beautiful, I say to the barrel.
You're pretty lucky that he's a buffoon and he rolled pretty badly. So
I say, hey, can you give me and my keg a ride?
he goes, give me one sec, pretty lady. And he like knocks on the back. Like it was the equivalent of the limo driver rolling down the window. And he says, Lord blah, blah, blah. I found a prostitute for you tonight.
Wow.
Lord blah, 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 bring it on.
Yeah,
Lord, got to bring my keg.
Lord Blavalventon, that's his name. Lord's Blavalventon.
This is cool. It's like a party bus. You're bringing a keg on.
And she even has her own drinks, sir. And so you hear some muffled conversation from the back of the carriage. And the door opens up and the little like stair things flip down.
Uber driver, can you put my keg in the carriage, please?
Sure. He gets off his seat, puts his crossbow on his seat, and takes the keg of ale, which is filled with Thad, and sort of shoves it in the door.
Eugene, now's your chance.
All right. In the meantime, can I go jump down from my tree and then land on the roof?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's make a test for it. But yeah,
okay.
We'll say that it's possible. Let's see if you're quick enough. So no, unfortunately, you you try to navigate the branches, but you sort of trip, and you're hanging out. No one sees you, but you're hanging off the branch now. You managed to grab it as you fell, so you're hanging from a tree right now.
Why don't I just let go and then fall onto the?
I'll say this. I say this. Hey boys, look at this, and I start twerking again to distract them.
Yeah,
that's good.
So you let go and fall a short distance and are fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew, close one.
Yeah. You kind of like stub your toe though. It hurts a little bit when you fall. But other than that, you're good. So, Thad, you just gonna carry on with the illusion here?
Yeah, I'm starting to suck the residual mead out of the sides of the barrel, and I'm getting progressively more drunk.
That's what they call the devil's cut. Did you know that? You know that? I learned that from a commercial.
Yeah, know that.
A commercial for what?
It was a bourbon or something. I don't know.
That is like a rent-a-car center.
Some people are going to get that reference.
No.
None of you nerds, though.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we're nerds for not getting it. Okay, please continue.
So anyway, Michael Balax, you get in the car, and Count Blurdenturgenton looks just delighted to have you. He looks, you can tell, even while you're drunk, you can tell that he's really, really blitzed, man.
Count Turkleton, get ready to have your mind blown. And I make the mind blown thing with my hands, the motion with my hands.
Okay. Great. So the
and
chauffeur,
I close the door of the carriage as I say
the chauffeur
that.
says, "Well, I'll give you two some alone time," and he gets back on and closes the little slidey door, and has the carriage start heading down the trail. So right now, Michael is on Judge is on the roof. Thad is in a casket of mead, and Michael, you are sitting right across from from Count Blurdenturgenton. So, how do you want to play this? You want to be coy?
I want to let him talk. What does he have to say?
He's a. Whoa,
I like to let him make the first move.
This is my lucky day, pretty little lady.
I'd say, all right, I'm gonna do something great for you, my man.
Oh,
I need you to turn around and close your eyes.
Okay, well, sit it on a bed chair. I don't know if I can really turn.
Oh, you can do it, baby.
So he just sort of
do
like
it for me.
Crosses his legs and sits backwards on the seat. His butt's hanging out. You can see his
Close
butt
your
crack.
eyes. Your eyes closed.
Yeah, my eyes are closed. Give it to
Alright.
the lady.
All right, I punch him in the face.
Well, he's backwards. He's turn around. You
in the
can't
back of the
Punch him in the butt.
Okay.
Punch him in the butt.
Punch him in the butt.
You punch him right in the butt crack. Let's see how that goes for you. I'm gonna give you it's like a forceful approach here. Yeah, you don't roll particularly well, but he's drunk and an idiot. So yeah, you punch him right in the back of the head / butt, and
I say, I told you I'd blow your mind, and then I vomit again.
all right.
And one of my fake bosoms falls out.
It's a cantaloupe falls out of your shirt.
Yeah.
All right, so you congratulations, you've knocked out this poor lord for no particularly good reason. And carriage driver says, "Oh, sounds like you're having fun back there."
I say, oh yeah. I yell it to him, and then I knock on the barrel to tell Thad he can come out.
Now, so you've overcome one problem, but you haven't quite overcome all the problems, because unfortunately for you, the carriage is not really heading towards the castle. Say the castle is north. We're heading west right now.
Dad, I got a plan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Thad.
What's that?
We're going to have to ask, Lord Turkleton here is knocked out, right?
Okay.
Think of movies in your past where there was somebody that was like maybe dead, that they pretended was alive, you know, and how the characters of that movie played that.
I get it, like Mannequin.
Hey, you're on the roof. I say shh like a drunk person. I try to put a finger on his lips, but he's not there. Thad, I think we need to act like this is Lord of the Roll is alive, and you're going to have to pretend to be his voice. And we're going to have to redirect the stagecoach driver, okay?
We need sunglasses and a Hawaiian shirt.
We can't get that stuff. If only Juji was here.
Get conjure up.
Can I poke my head out inside from the outside, like hanging upside down?
Yeah,
from the
you
window,
sort of,
so I can hear what they're talking about.
Yeah, you put your ear to the. You sort of lean over and put your ear to the the door. You can hear him talking. You understand what they're saying.
Okay, I want to reanimate his corpse, even though he's just unconscious, with Thad providing the voice work and me doing like a 2-second delayed action.
Okay, great. Let's see how your spell goes off here.
That Michael Battleaxe is great. That art of him, it's just hilarious.
It's very
I
good.
love it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good art here.
I like mine though because he's like Snape.
Yeah,
I said that during the pre-recording, but I wanted that on the air.
Yeah, so you cast a perfectly serviceable spell to reanimate the corpse of this alive person. And
of course, look at me. Look at my character. He's great. He doesn't have the beard though, but I like it better.
So he's still unconscious, but his limbs have become floppy. He's going to be walking, leaning back slightly. You've conjured some sunglasses and a Hawaiian shirt on him. Congratulations.
Wow, that's a good spell.
That's a great spell. Good job.
Okay, so I'm going to make him knock on the door and say, "Driver, can you pull over for a minute?" And Thad, you're going to have to hide in the mead barrel for a little bit. But you're still going to need to throw your voice.
Yeah, throw your voice.
Yeah, you ever see like Jeff Dunham? He'd do like that.
Yeah, he's going to be like Peanut.
Yeah. He'd be like, driver, move. I kill you.
So what am I? I'm telling you we got to pull over?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so you tell him, you give him a clever little speech here. What did you say, Thad? Give me a word for word description here.
Pull over. I'm going to throw up.
Wow.
He's really
Somehow
drunk.
the carriage driver doesn't believe you. You say,
That doesn't sound like
well,
the
it's your
Lord.
loss.
who's that? Who's the third person in there? I was only hearing two.
Uh-oh.
And strangely, there's a lot of activity going on the roof behind me, too.
He's Thad. You're going to have to try harder.
He says, ugh, I'm going to pull this carriage over and investigate what's going on here.
Oh, boy.
So he stops
Oh,
the
no.
horses and grabs his crossbow. Thankfully, he doesn't look behind him, because that's where Yuji is. And he gets out and he opens up the door to the cabin. What do you guys want to do?
Just before he does, can I make him pose in like a really like weird weekend at Bernie's state where
He's got his
legs
hand on
are
his
crossed?
hip and like his
It's like
other
really
hand under his
off-putting.
chin. Yeah,
I
yeah.
quickly look at it, put myself in a compromising looking position with him.
Okay, all right, that's smart.
Oh,
let's
perfect.
see if Michael Battleaxe, you're clever enough to make this work. Okay. Michael Battleaxe has obviously never seen what sex or making out looks like. And he's just like, he's all up in this guy's hair and like he's got his fingers in like his armpits. It's just it doesn't look believable at all. But
that's what he's into.
well, it's you never know. This guard is not very smart, so maybe he'll be fooled by it.
Wait, do we have one for Thad to try, or is his turn done?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. You already succeeded
okay.
because
okay.
This guy is a moron, and he is just not perceptive at all. He says, "Oh, I didn't realize you were that kind of lady." And he's like, "My apologies, man. My apologies. I have to be careful. You never know what brigands and hooligans are out here." And so he goes back to his carriage and continues on his way.
Wait, no, before he goes, I gotta whisper to Thad, tell him to go towards Don Bamvilo's castle, because you're providing the voice of him. I can't cast the spell and talk at the same time, but even though I'm talking to tell him.
Right.
All right, don't try to think too much about this.
Okay. I tell him that. We need to go to Don Bamvilo's castle right now because I'm going to throw up.
I hate him. Yeah.
All right, this time it works. Though, Thad, you are successful enough for this for your action to take place. So the driver says, "Yes, oh, of course, ma'am, of course. We'll go wherever you want. Or excuse me, he thinks this is the driver,
The dude, yeah, the Lord.
the Lord, excuse me, Lord Darvington. So okay, so yeah, he sort of turns the carriage around. He has to do like a 20-point turn because the alleys are really narrow, and he's got like a really long horse in carriage.
I throw up
here.
again.
He's like that scene in Austin Powers where he's in the hallway.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so you guys sort of are making your way slowly but steadily through all these guards and through all the people in the street. You can tell that things are calming down a little bit, but you can tell that there's still some dissent out there. There's you can hear random like gangs of people shouting and windows breaking, and the guards telling citizens to calm down or be arrested or be detained. But you're avoiding the worst of this, and so again, you make your way to Don Bamvilo's, and you get to the gate, only to find that there are just a ton of guards outside. So you go to the gate, and they kind of pull over the carriage. Say license and registration. The carriage driver gives him his carriage driver's license and tells him what's going on. He says, "Oh, I don't know, my lord. Lord Blugington said he's expected here at the palace." So, what do you guys want to do?
What do the guards say to him when he says that?
You sort of look over to where the guard tower is, and they're sort of scratching their heads, and they start to walk back to the carriage driver, and they say, "Yes, this is all well and good, but your Lord Darvington doesn't have an appointment to see Don Bamvilo today."
Also, there's a wizard on your roof.
Also, yes, there's a strange man on your roof. I don't quite know what's up with that. And the carriage driver turns around and is shocked. He gasps, he says, "What are you doing here? Get off my roof. You're not meant to be here. This is Lord Darvington's roof."
I say sorry, and I get off and I start walking back.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all good then. As you sort of turn around, you can see the guards are they're tailing you. It's like you're a shoplifter at Walmart.
Oh boy! Just because I'm a wizard,
sensing danger, and that they're following Juji, I say, "Huh? Well, I never." And I slap the unconscious Lord Turkleton, and I walk out on the stage, collect my belongings, and leave with Juji, following Juji.
Okay, Thad, how do you want to play this? You're alone with an unconscious man in a carriage.
I say in my regular voice, just very softly, "You forgot your barrel."
I say, "Oh yes, I forgot my barrel." And I pick up the barrel, put it over my shoulder, and start walking away with it.